Now before I start in with the oiling and all that good stuff, I'll get that cover off and I'll put that on as the extension it is, as we did the last video. Oops, that one missed. Tight catch, there we're solid, and then I pull out the little arm extension and there our extension is installed and ready to serve. This is screwed on, it doesn't come off. This comes up. And I have to get my wires and make sure they're clear. That goes down. One wire, electrical lead I have. Right down there, there's a little space. I don't know if you can see that. There is. Trying to focus that up a little better. There's a couple of other things that I would like to clarify once I get this puppy focused. There. And the one thing I want to clarify is that the machine number, serial number of the machine is NA, like North America, NA679879. And I was gonna try and get some research to find out where it was made. When down here, I have the motor number and it's a PA17-8. Let me get that down, PA17-8. So I just wanted to get that out of the way with talking about the electrical cords and the serial number and the model number of the motor. And like I said, there's enough of a gap there to get the cord down. So here on in, we're going to start getting that horizontal arm shaft cover off, and we're going to see where we need to oil up there. But it'll be great because we'll get to see the dirt that's in there. You guys are going to love it. I'd like to mention that the manual I was referring to get information on the machine, I got it for free, and I got it courtesy of the website channel or whatever is Sewing Dude Blog. He's got written up here, not for resale, because he hands this out free for folks, but some people are a little unscrupulous and they take the free copy, put them on eBay and charge money for them. So that's what he's referring to there. And so if you want to, I don't know if I haven't checked this link recently, but I got this a while ago, so that's what I'm using to refer to. And like I said, our first step is going to be to get the horizontal arm shaft cover off, so we'll do that. Okay, let's get the fun started. And here's the one screw near the hand wheel end. I am going to get myself a little retainer, and I have one right there. I also have an extra, but I'll put it out of the way for now. Then we'll go there, and we'll get that screw out. And the door flipped open as soon as I lifted the lid. So just for reference while the lid is still on. This is where the screw went. It gets oiled. This gets oiled. That is a blank. It does not get oiled. This gets oiled. That gets oiled. That gets oiled. That does and that does, I believe. Let's check that out. And that gets oiled. No, it doesn't. It's a blank. Let's check that out. It's a blank. There's no wick in there or anything. It does not get oiled. That gets oiled where the screw goes. That does not. That does, that does, that does, that does, that does, that does not. It's a blank. And that does. So that's where I'll start right now with the oil. And what I'm going to do is I want to take that off and kind of line it up so we can see there's 1, 2, 3. That one is the blank, which does not go down there. So I can take that off. So that's where the screw went in. So we'll get some oil there. There's a drop there. There's another one goes there. Got it. There's the third one. Got it. That one got it. That one got it. 1, 2, 3. That one. That one. I'm going to get that one while I'm here. And that one too. That's messy there. Wow, that's messy. This is a really messy machine. We're going to get our funds worth cleaning this baby. Now, as I always do, I return the screws to their place, and I wind them in as far as they will go. And because I oiled the threads in there, and now I'm putting the screw in, that will distribute the oil on the interior threads and the exterior threads on the screw. So that's in there. And same difference, same thing over here. Put the screw in, and Now it's lubricated, somewhat clean, but it's safe and it won't get lost. Is that my place to? Yeah, it is. Threading in there nicely. So there's that. Now I'm going to check in my book, my little manual, and make sure that I've covered all these places to oil. And this is the diagram in the manual for lubrication. And you can see we got it shows the screw holes, A, those are the screw holes, screws. And then it's got the 1, 2, and the 1, 2, and the 1, 2, 3, and the 1, and the 2. So altogether we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we did that right. I did some in there already. But now we have some down here. And one of them is right there. So let me focus that up, make sure. Oh, I got to reline the yada, yada, yada. So the other place you got to oil is this screw hole, accessory installation hole right there. And it's that one right there. So that's what I'm going to do. There, I got some oil. And then the other place you got oil is right down there in that hole there. And that goes down into the hook shaft stud. It goes all the way down and it allows there's a cut in the stud, slight cut, just at the top. It doesn't go down very far. But what it does is when you put the oil in there, it allows it to slide down and get drawn into the rotating shaft by the warmth and the heat from the rotating shaft, right? Heat attracts energy. And then we have to put a drop of oil out here in this thing where we have this metal contact on that case. So that's 1, 2, and then I have to put a drop of oil here. So let me reposition where here is. And now that I'm repositioned where I want to oil. All right, there's a couple of things I've done here to get at cleaning up where these set screws go, to tighten onto the little studs there on the case so that this tightens the machine in the case. But what I wanted to, the way I've got this supported here is the machine is upside down. So what I've done is I've done that. I've taken a piece of wood and it's resting on the, oops daisy, it's resting on the bed. Just like that. And now I can support it. And that's really solid. That's a really safe position to do our stuff in. And exactly what stuff am I going to do? We already talked about that, and I'll do it right here. I'll show you. Get this in there and clean it out a little bit. Look at that smudge. Where's some more dirt? Okay, look at that. Yeah, that was a good shot. I was aiming for the floor. And then likewise here, get in there and see what kind of dirt I get out of there. Oh, I got lots. And going down here, can I get some dirt out of there too? Of course I can. Let me get my refuse collection device. So I'll put a drop of oil in there and a drop of oil in there, and then I'll flush it down with a tip, and then I'll go down here circulating the cotton swab, trying to get everything. Same thing, go in the top again. So that's pretty good. It's starting to come a little cleaner, you know, but it's messy. I mean, this machine is dirty, I will say that. And I'm going to throw another drop of oil in. 1, 2, and I'm going to do it again, especially starting down here and then up in there. How are we doing? I hope I'm getting some of this on film. I hate it when I, film, and then I figure out I missed it all. Kind of quacks. Good cleaning. It's coming. So now I have the little screws here, the set screws. So, and they're pretty grubby as well, obviously. So I'll give them a little oil bath and then just give them a little rub. Fair enough, they'll be good for another 75 years or so. And these go, let me wipe that off first, please and thank you. Because these go there and there. So that one's started, It is, it seems. So we're putting them back in there for safekeeping and cleaning. Cool. Okay, I'm set up to do some oiling. And where I'm going to start first is, where's my pointer? Can you see my pointer? Probably not. How are we doing with the pointer now? There you can see it. So we're going to start with these 4 screws right off the top. And then at the bottom of those 4 screws, there's a linkage there. I'm going to do that one as well. So I'll end up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next I'm going to go here and here. Kind of do it all over, and then up top and then down on the bottom there. while we're here, these screws are for adjusting either mostly the needle position, maybe the vertical needle position as well. But anyway, I'm not going to oil those right now today, but I am going to drip a bit of oil on that fluff there and all that hair, just to kind of coagulate it and get it together. And then I'm going to go there, like that, and I'm going to go there in all these joints. That's what I'm doing. And I end up there, and there, and there. I will put some oil on the gears right now, but they will get grease as they require. Here on the throat lever adjuster, it's really filthy, but it has to be oiled, so I'll just glom some oil in there. There's a screw down there I want to get, and that thing down there. So I realize that I have gone above and beyond and done a little more than I maybe should have. So this is done, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get top side again, and we're going to go in behind the faceplate in the front end and oil up the needle bar and the presser bar and all that head end, front end stuff. Cool, huh? Let me see if I can rotate the balance wheel here. Yes, I can. While we're here, one other thing that I want to point out again is our friend the motor, PA17-8. I'd love to get in there today, but we're not. This may be the next video, or 2 or 3 may feature the motor coming out of there, and the first part will be as cleaning where the motor sits in that cavity, and then the second and third part would be taking the motor apart and inspecting it and doing a little cleanup job. Anyway, I'm going to mop up with a shop cloth here and get topside, and we'll do the front end. For the grease, the gears are hard to see in this machine, but there's a gear down there, like a worm gear. There's a gear there. So there's 2 that I can access from this hard to reach area right now. So I'll do that. And I'll start with the grease for the worm gear and try and get as far as I can in there. And of course, once I get the grease on the gears, then I'm going to rotate the hand wheel to get it to circulate. I'm getting some on that gear there. Well, not really. It went the wrong place, but oh well. Let me try that side. So there. And just while we're here, I am going to put some grease on there, even though it got oiled already. And grease is time delay oil. And of course, anything that rotates will help the grease dissipate and get into action. So that's all I can see up here for grease. I do have the bottom still. I had oiled those gears, so now I will grease them. Let me get focused, and we'll get some grease on there on that motor worm gear. Turn with the hand wheel. Cool. There, at least it started, and it's getting something. So now I can, as planned, get to work on the front end. Well, here we are. Getting in position, and I'm just looking at the places where I need to start oiling. All right, here I am ready to let loose with some oil, and where I'm going to start is right at the top of the presser bar pressure screw, right up here. I'm going to loosen that off a whole bunch, still keep it in there. I don't want to take it apart yet. There, that's about as much as I want to go, and then I'm just going to let some oil run down, and then tighten that back up, snug that up, and let that oil get in all those threads on both parts. I'm going to do that again, loosen it right off, because I want to go down to right there, and I want to get a bead of oil on there, and then I want to get some oil right there. I also want to get some oil there, I want to get some oil there, I want to get some oil there, I want to get some oil here, I want to get some oil there, there, and in there. Whoops, there was a lot of oil that splashed there. So I'm going to back it up again some more. So I just want to review that what I've oiled is I've oiled up here. I oiled that. I oiled that. Actually, it was that. I oiled up here. I I'd like to get some oil on there right now. I think I missed before, so there I got some there. And I already oiled there and there and there and there and there and there. I did not oil there or there. So now the front end has been oiled quite liberally. And once again I'm going to rotate the hand wheel. And this pretty much concludes the oiling portion of the series. We did the top, we did the lower top, like at bed level, both at the needle bar and the bobbin end, and we did the underneath, and we've done the front end. It's really great to be working on the Singer 401A again, and I'm going to do some more research now that I have the serial number, the NA number. I'd like to find out roughly what year or years it was, which allotment it was manufactured in. But yeah, what a great machine. What a great story. All for, this machine and all this stuff for $75 and a big bag of accessories, and then to boot, dear Ruth threw in a, I think it's a Kenmore 16. I'm not sure, I'd have to check. It's downstairs in the storage locker. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, and I certainly enjoyed learning more. Every time I do these things I learn a little more, and I thank you for being here. Please do subscribe, it helps the channel, and I'm always very appreciative of that. I want you guys to have fun, stay safe, come back real soon, hit the notify bell on my channel page there, and every time I spontaneously throw up a video you'll get a little notification. Anyway, thanks you gals and guys, take care of yourselves.